Hey guys, John back with another puzzle from Sudoku Coach, and this is gonna be a vicious puzzle, which is about a 7 on a scale of 1 to 11. There's 11 on this particular website. So this one I can usually try to get under 10 minutes. That's why I've been doing vicious puzzles. Just trying to keep my videos a little shorter for attention span purposes. If you have any questions, if I move through this too quick or you missed something, just ask me down in the comments, give me a timestamp, and we can go through the logic that made me determine whatever I have determined. And with that being said, let's go ahead and start marking. So we know ones live there, and we live there. Twos are absolutely no help. Been having a hard time with twos lately. I don't know. There's something about twos. They don't, no likey. They don't like me. Threes, nothing. Fours must live there. This is real basic. There's a four there. Four lives in the middle there and the right there. Okay, fives. Okay, fives do not live there, so must live there, and they live on the left up there, and they live on the top over there. Let's try sixes. Okay, sixes must be there, and that means that's a six. That means they can be anywhere there. And oh, sixes live on the bottom there, which means that's a six. Okay, is that it for sixes for now? I think so. Okay, sevens. Sevens must be there. And anything else? I don't think so for now. I do miss stuff, so if you're yelling at the video, uh, I apologize in advance. Just an amateur here. Um, Trying my best to solve these things as quick as I can. Okay, eights are done. What about nines? Okay, one of those must be a nine. And that means nothing else. Let's see. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so once you get a couple marked, I usually like to go back through the numbers because then you can see if you have anything else. So this is good. A 1 and a 5 must be here. So we're missing a 2 and an 8. So we know definitively that those middle squares are 2 and an 8. So we can rule out that 8. There's only 2 left on this column too, 3 and a 9. Well, there's a 3 there. So that must be a 9. And that must be a 3. Okay, sevens and eights. Okay, we know 7, 8 live in that row, so that is not a 5. Um, but did that help us out any? What did I notice there that, why did I do that? Okay, well, I lost my train of thought, I guess. Okay, ones are there. There's only 3 numbers left here. What's missing? A 2, a 5, or a 9. So there's, okay, there it is. Nines cannot be there. We know that's a 7 or an 8, so a 9 lives there. That's what I saw. Oh, that means a nine's there and a 1 is there. So 1 in the middle. What other number are we missing? 2 and a 5 must live there. Okay, making a little bit of headway. Um, let's see, what else? Can we label any other numbers? This is just the real obvious labeling here. Twos. Yeah, we can label twos. So we know twos in this column live here. So they can't be here and they can't be there. So we know that's a 2. And then we know that 2's live on the top over there. Threes, anything with 3's? Yep, we know 3's must be down there. We know 3's must be there. And we know 3's must live there. 4's, anything else extra with 4's? Not really. 5's, not really. 6's, anything with 6's? No. 7's? No. Just trying to rule down to anything that I can rule down to like 2 cells within a square or a line or a column for that matter. 8's? No. 9's? Yeah, we can put 9's just there, and we can put 9's just there. Other than that, not really. Okay, so let's focus on this row right here. There's only 3 cells missing, but what are they? 2, 3, 5. Okay, so we'll do 2, 5 is there because of that 3. These can still be any of them. Okay, anything else? Okay, since a one, we know a 1, 5 is there. There's only two squares left. We know those are both 7 or an 8. Anything else? Here's 5 within this box. What are we missing? 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 3, 4. So that's a 2 or a 5. There's a 3. So that's a 2, 4, or 5. That can be anything. 2, 3, 4, or 5. And that 4 marks that one. So that's good-ish. Doesn't really help much. But okay, 7, 8, 7, 8. So we know 1, 2, 5 must live in these three squares. Well, there's a 2, 5 there that rules it out there, so that's a 1, and which means that's a 2 or a 5. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think a 6 is the only thing that can go in this square because of this. It touches a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 7, 8, 9. So yeah, that has to be a 6. And that means one of those is a 6. We have only 3 squares within this blocks that can be a 2, 3, 5. So let's go ahead and mark that, 2, 5. What else? Let's see. There's only 3 in this column. What are we missing? It looks like 4, 7, 8. So there's a 7 there, so that can be a 4 or an 8. There's a 4 there, so that means that can be a 7 or an 8. And this one can be a 4, 7, or an 8. Okie dokie. What else? Let's see. Having some. This one's starting out a little slow here. I was expecting to get a little more numbers marked before we just start marking everything here. Let's see if anything jumps out. 4. I'm probably missing something so stupid, but I'm not seeing it. And that definitely happens. It's just a matter. Sometimes you get lucky and see stuff right away, and sometimes you just have a problem, and then all of a sudden it jumps right out at you. I guess it's like when you lose something, and all of a sudden there they are, just sitting right on the counter, or you know you've walked by a million times, and there it is. Uh, Nothing there. Nines. Nothing. Jeez, man. Well, this is not great. Let's go ahead and start marking. This is when I get to this point. It's not great, but you just got to start marking the cells and see what you can find, and then I can see if there's any maybe patterns or 2, 2. Twos are twos are very, very unhelpful on this one. Extremely a waste of time. Threes. Got all threes marked except for that right there, I think. Fours. Fours are marked. 4, 4, 4. These can be fours, or these can be fours. Fives. Golly, man. Golly willikers. Heavens to Betsy. 6. These 3 here can be sixes. Um, Anything else? No. These 3 can be sevens. These 3 can be sevens. These 4 can be sevens. These 3 can be sevens. These 3 can be sevens. Eights. Holy moly. Holy mackerel. I don't like to bust out words like mackerel too often, but I think it's deserved here because this is fishy. No, that can't be right. Okay. Eights, nines. Um, There we go, nines. This is crazy. Usually you get a lot more help than this before you're already like desperately just marking squares. So okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see if anything jumps out at us that's obviously something. 1, 4. Look at this. 1, 4, 6, 7, 8. There's 5 numbers that can only live in these 5 squares. So that means we can rule out 1 and 8 from there and 7 from there. So that's a 2, 5, 2, 5. Oh, and here we go, 2, 5, 2, 5. So this is a 3. That's a 3. That's a 3. And we can roll out 2, 5 from there. So that's a 4. That's a 4. Um, there's a 8. There's a 7. That means that's a 1. Okay, we're breaking apart here a little bit. Made a little headway. I probably could have deduced that a little bit better with some logical way, but I just start marking. A lot of people don't like to mark. Some people are big time markers. Um, I mean, everyone marks, but some people like to have as little markings as possible. But sometimes I just have to go for it. So, and this one broke apart, so that's pretty good. I think we're gonna come to a standstill here pretty soon. No, oh, yep. No, yeah, oh, yep. Oh man. Oh, two, no, yep. Okay. 2, 5, 2, 5. So now we have come to a little bit of a standstill. So let's see. You can almost feel it coming. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, baby. 2, 5, 2, 5. Okay, let's go back and look if something stands out. Ones, no. Twos. Anything with twos? How does 2 interact with this grid here? I'm not seeing anything, which means there's probably something staring me right in the face. Threes. Nope. Fours. Nope. Fives. Fives. Anything with fives? Let's see here. No. 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 Oh. 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 Yeah. No, we do have something. Look. 5, 5, 5, 5. That's a skyscraper. So that means that if this is a 5, that's a 5. And if that's a 5, that's a 5 because they're the only 5s in this whole line here. So that means that anything that touches these squares that rules out this, for instance, cannot be a 5, this square, because we know a 5 must live either here or here. So this cannot be a 5. It is a 2. Okay, that's a 2. There's our 5s. 5, 5, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I'm just too lazy to unmark those blue. I hope it doesn't bother anyone. Yeah, we're just this one's gonna be done. 8, 8, 3, 3, 1, 1. There you got it. Okay, that one was Skyscraper. Cracked the code on that one. So again, down in the comments, let me know if you have a question on anything or any suggestions. Or this is a real new channel, so just trying to get some puzzles up, get some content going. I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you.